Welcome back, everybody. It's very windy at the moment.
Just doing something, washing and making tea, I think.
Yeah, so it's taking ages, so I've got to make this intro. Hopefully it should come out in a minute. But yeah, we're not supposed to be cruising today. It's Monday. We were going to take Monday off because it's bank holiday and because we wanted to give Dad a rest. But he seems to be up for cruising anyway.
Had a bit of a rest and then I started fiddling about doing stuff.
Yeah.
And now we're cruising.
Yeah. It all happened just all suddenly because two boats showed up behind us and then another one in front of us went right up to the bow, and then I was like, oh come on, let's just go on to the next mooring, because this morning, here you go, me and Mum dropped the van ahead to Elton and then we cycled back, so here's that.
She's hiding, look. She loves it when she's out here, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Hates it when she's indoors.
Just finally got a playmate back. So today we're taking the bikes, the van ahead.
At least we won't get really hot today,
Yeah, quite chilly today, windy and about, I don't know, 14 degrees. But yeah, taking the van ahead today because it's Monday, bank holiday Monday. Don't particularly want to cruise after Saturday, how busy it was. So we're going to take the van ahead today, 7.5 mile cruise tomorrow. But the cycle ride is only 5.5, so it should be pretty easy because obviously the river follows the contours of the land. We can cut through those contours and yeah, it's a lot quicker. Straight away, got to lift the bikes over. This pub here that we're parked in was closed in 1986. Yes, it's been abandoned that long. It is very well secured though, with cameras everywhere and reinforced doors and windows. I believe the problem is the basement gets flooded in the winter. Here we go, guys. We're in the beautiful little village of Elton.
Yeah, absolutely well, so good on him.
Good idea in the end.
Have a lovely day, darling.
Yeah.
It's lovely
Yeah.
meeting you.
Enjoy
See you
your
later.
ride. Yes, take care. Bye-bye.
See ya. Oh yeah. Homestead Farm. Lovely. Lovely addresses.
Well, everyone's friendly actually.
Yeah.
Everyone's said hello.
Yeah, it's mostly roads today, guys, or little lanes and stuff. Because the river's so windy, it's easier just to cut through on the lanes. Look at that. Uh-oh. There. Looks like we got ourselves a gate and a field. Yeah, this gate we can actually get through. So it's like an uphill on grass. When you're in front, it is good for the camera as well, because you know, people got something, you know, to see and watch. There they are, hidden bumps. Whoa, get a little twig then you did. It's like we're actually properly mountain biking. Just came up the hill, now we're going down it. Whee! Yeah, when you go downhill like that and it's bumpy, just try to stand off of the seat. You don't need to pedal anyway. You got shit all over your wheel. Gonna go up that hill now and cut through those trees. First gearing it. Foot slipped. It's alright riding on the flat, isn't it?
God.
When it comes to a hill.
Oh, exhausted.
And a much better path through here. Don't know why. This is much better. Why is this so good? Yeah. A bit on the path. Woodland cycle now. You hear that? Big branch just snapped then. We just had a big branch snap and fall through the trees, yeah. Cheers. Oh, I don't know. Tomatoes. We're alright. Oh, now we got a descent. That's better. See ya. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I know. They were swimmers around. They were swimmers. They were swimmers.
No, I saw that at the hut.
Lovely, isn't it? Hello.
Morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, this used to be the old main road, Mum.
Yeah.
Definitely. The old main road. Right, we're cycling on the road now, guys. We've already got our first customer. Try and go as fast as you can. Oh yeah. At least we're going downhill now. Nene down there. Canoeist. Oundle, yeah, going the right way. 2 miles to Oundle. You're not telling me that's the footpath, is it? Through there? I think we will be taking a road if that is. Well, look, this gap here. Yeah, but that goes to a main road there, Mum, an A605, which I do not feel comfortable riding on. We'll see if there might be a verge, tiny little bit, just to those houses. It's gonna take forever. Like holiday Monday, isn't it? Town. Now, Mum. Unless we cross over here. We'll cross over here, Mum. And again. Yeah. Told you it'd be quick. Yeah. Do some terrible path today, didn't we? Yeah, that was easy because we were on the road and it only took about an hour, so it was quite a breeze really. Unlike this,
There is a hell of a breeze today.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 7.5 mile cruise, but only a 5 mile cycle. Yeah, so I was like, well, I need a shower tonight. My shower day was yesterday because it's been so sunny. I hadn't had any chance to run the engine. So it gives us a chance to have a shower as well. And we don't have the cruise Tuesday and Wednesday now because that's what we were going to do. Because we want to get to a spot which is closest to Grantham on Wednesday. So on Thursday we can go to the Grantham Canal and take the dinghy on the Grantham Canal. And Dad can also fish because it's a canal. Because Dad's been eager to fish for ages. So that's why we were going to cruise Tuesday and Wednesday, but now we're doing it Monday. We can take a rest day tomorrow and then cruise.
Yeah, I was sitting on the back, enjoying my book, enjoying the sunshine. Yeah. Beautiful.
So another boat showed up, the fourth one, and they were just about to go by, and I could see they were reversing and looking around for somewhere to moor, but there wasn't really anywhere to moor.
Yeah,
so I opened the window and I say, "You thinking about mooring up?" Yeah. And I said, "Oh, we'll get in where we are. We're just about to go move off." So it's perfect.
Yeah.
We quickly rushed to get off, and they took our place. So yeah, brilliant.
Happy about that, weren't they? Made someone happy?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's go, shall we?
Yeah, enjoy.
Cruise. See here, our solar panels were flat, but they get blown so hard with the wind it actually pushes them down, and then they turn into massive sails. Literally. This beautiful church is St Andrew's of Cutterstock. It was originally a Norman church, with a tall wide chancel added in 1338. That's sad. Seems to be an abandoned duck nest here. 2 eggs still left in it. There's actually another beautiful church here, but you can't see it because it's behind the trees. St Mary's of Tansel. Just look at that. It doesn't get any more quainter than that, does it really? And then a couple of houses along on the same riverbed you have this. I know which one I'd rather live in. May not be clear what I'm trying to film here, but there's a few little black balls of fluff on the lily pads. Just look how clear the water is here, it's beautiful, you can see all the reeds. Quite an area through here. There's this lovely GLP cruiser here pulled out the way for us. Wow, I would not like to see that after heavy rainfall. Now that is a beautiful church. The Church of St Mary and All Saints of Fotheringhay. Work on the present church was begun by Edward III, and it was completed in around 1430. You can moor here, but I believe you do have to pay. But there is an EA water point just before you go through the bridge here, which we missed. And we ended up in the Weeping Willow because we couldn't turn the boat until we were out of the arch. And this is what remains of Fotheringhay Castle. It was a high middle-aged Norman Motte Bailey castle, and it was probably founded in around 1100. It has a lot of interesting history if you want to read up on the Wikipedia of it, but I don't have enough time to talk about it. Main bit of history, it was the final place of the imprisonment of Mary, Queen of Scots, who was tried and executed in the castle in 1587. The castle was dismantled in 1630. Most of the masonry was removed, leaving just the earthworks. You can also moor here, but you will have to pay. I don't think that sign's right. It hasn't rained in about 2 or 3 weeks. Someone needs to change the bloody sign. When we got to this lock, we got hit by a massive side wind and we couldn't get into the lockdown wherever we tried. I was up and down the boat trying to get off at the back and the front. Eventually we managed to get in at the back, but when I came along, the key fell out of my pocket and went into the river. And I thought that was it. I turned around and it was floating. Thanks to the cork ball. I've always wanted to see if these cork balls actually work, and they do. Obviously there's only one key on it though, but that was lucky. That was our only key and we wouldn't have been able to operate the locks if we lost that. Give you an idea how tough these are. Look, that's one arm, full strength. Right, time to let the cats out. Oh, that was a bit rude, wasn't it? Unfortunately, when we tried to moor up, we hit the bush and the Devon flag got ripped off. But I did manage to recover it just about. It took me a while though. We made it.
Yeah, lovely cruise.
Elton, John,
The wind caught us in the last lock a little bit though.
Yes.
Trying to get onto the lock landing, it took us,
Hello,
blew us a little bit. But this is,
Side. No, Ash.
she always goes through that hole.
Eventually.
She always goes through the hole.
But yeah, it was quite a nice cruise that was, apart from the wind. It was very windy.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone, well, I don't think anyone can go behind us. There's a big tree behind us, a big tree in front of us,
So we're
hopefully we should be on our own. And the cats, it's a lovely spot for the cats. Buttercup filled that side and Buttercup's this side, beautiful.
And woodlands.
It's a lovely
They've
spot.
got woodlands, and they've got a little hedge in here that they can, Jasmine can, no,
Jasmine,
the black cat can go in there.
licorice.
There's no dog walkers here really, I don't think. Like the other spot there was dog walkers. And you couldn't see above the bank. But we can see above the bank here.
Where's the car then, Josh? Over there somewhere.
We just walked down there and then it's up a little path into the village there we parked it.
Yeah. So it's nice, beautiful. But it's that wind again. So it's quite, I've had to put a top on because it's quite cold, the wind. But it's about 15 degrees today, and like Saturday when me and Josh cruised, it was probably about 23.
I prefer it being this temperature.
Yeah, it's nice.
And there's no swimmers really.
Someone's eating grass. Toby.
It was quiet for a bank holiday really. We had the odd few
So it's gonna be a lot busier than that.
canoeists, and that's it. So
Yeah.
we didn't nearly crash into them
Yeah, for once.
for once. Well, Saturday was a bit of a.
Almost crash into everyone.
You'll see what it's named, but it could be named loads of stuff because there's loads of stuff to happen Saturday, didn't it, Josh?
Yeah. The next lock's just there. We've got only 3 locks next time and another 6 or so miles, aren't there? But the next spot is quite risky because unfortunately we've got to go on EA mooring. I say unfortunately because you can only fit about 2 boats on the EA moorings. They're pontoons.
So I don't know if anyone's there.
So it's just going to be a stroke of luck if we can get on there. Hopefully we can. That's the closest spot that we can get to. That's closest to Grantham.
Yeah, which Josh wants to take the dinghy down.
And partly because Dad wants to go fishing as well. So killing one bird with two birds with one stone.
Two birds with one stone, I think.
One bird with 2 stones.
2 birds with one stone.
Anyway, that's
Thanks
it.
for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, And yeah,
See
bye-bye.
you later.